Alright, so today we have FOMC and we are trading right at the 20-day point of control, right in the middle of it. Right exactly at it. I mean, you could argue that any of these could be the 20-day point of control, right? Because it's almost the same volume at all these levels. But the point is that we have this acceptance up here. We spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 10 days in the same range, accepting these levels. We attempted to move higher. We put a little excess high, and we have a range established. We have, as I've been saying it for a while, all-time highs pending. We have the JPM strike above at 7,000, big round number, target that people are looking at. We have some poor structure below, which I've mentioned many times, so you can go back to my previous videos. But yesterday we had an inside day, and usually, you know, when you take one side of the inside day, you should go with a break with that side, but we already did that during the European session, tested below these two sessions, and then found buyers. You can see that you know, we had a move down below this low, and then we started moving higher. So we just now tested this 5-day point of control. We're now trading below this, all this, right? The 5-day, the monthly and weekly VWAPs, the 20-day. So there is a little bit of selling pressure at the moment. We might see an attempt to keep this move and stay below this yesterday's low, and then attempt to move lower and take this area and test last week's lows, possibly fill the gap. So both scenarios are in play, right? Like this move towards this area to fill the gap, and a move up there to test this upper side of the range. And we can have both, because if FOMC and on FOMC days we can have literally both scenarios play out. So keep that in mind. Usually what we see is some move early in the morning, then chop around, and you know, around 11 noon, you know, we start chopping around, and then we start seeing a move when we get closer to the FOMC announcement and into the press conference, which will give us clues of what's next for the Feds. So right now, yesterday's value is rejecting, but if we start trading back above 58, I'm sorry, 68.51, which is yesterday's value area low, I'll be looking for a move up to that point of control, which is at 68.61 and a half, and then value area high, which is at 68.66. So sweep through value if we accept above inside yesterday's value, and then see if we can take the upper levels. See that 68.80 is still untested there. From yesterday we only got to that low volume node, which I had mentioned, and then we sold from there. That's still the case. This is still a low volume node, so if we get above that, then look for that 68.80, and then the next area of resistance is up here at 68.92 to 94. CNQ. So in Q also we have that acceptance around the same area, right? Where chart we're trading now kind of in the middle of that congestion. And then we have at the previous week's high, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 untested highs, which the market doesn't like to leave those alone, because there's probably some stops there from shorts, that some liquidity to be grabbed up here. So watch these highs, RMQ, and all-time highs is at 26,379. Crude breaking that minor support area, so we are now extending this range, right, where we had kind of like a double distribution. Now we're accepting lower, so this whole area now is the range that we're operating at. So 57.20 is the next support below, 60.40 is resistance above. And gold hasn't moved at all, so nothing to see there. Alright, that's about it for today.